welcome to episode 5 of MFC TV, proudly sponsored by MH Goals. It's been a very busy couple of weeks in the club, but let's first welcome our guests.
Hello, welcome to the show.
Yeah, hello, welcome. Got a new addition to the show, as you can see. Hopefully, we'll deliver on it later on.
Well, we're definitely going to touch on that a bit later, but without further ado, let's catch up with what's been going on in the club in the last couple of weeks. Tier 1 men's had their last 2 games of the regular season. Hartbury away with a win 2-1. And Derby central venue on TNT Sports winning 5-1. Miles was over with England partially sighted in a friendly tournament in Seville. Tier 2 men finished on a high with a game against Sunderland winning 8-7. And the under-16 unfortunately lost 5-4 in the quarter-final of the England Futsal Youth Cup. I think as tempting as the trophy is to talk about, let's just skip back a little bit to the Hartbury game. 2-1 win away, not a huge scoreline. How was it for you guys?
Well, I think it was tough because Hartbury is a strong team. They got new guys like Totti and a couple other guys that came in, so they were definitely a different team from the start of the season. Obviously, I wasn't here, but it was a tough game. I think it was 0-0. Was it 0-0 at halftime? I think it was, yeah. It was 0-0 at halftime, so obviously in the futsal you score a lot of goals usually, so that's not really a thing. But yeah, it was tough, but they sat back. We managed to get a couple goals. He scored a back post shot. Yeah. I don't know if you put the highlights, but I just smashed the crossbar. He was just there. Good finish. Yeah. But nah, it was tough, but we got the win, and we just try to improve, get some more victories, get into rhythm for the playoffs, which I think is important, which is coming up against Maidenhead now. But yeah, it was a tough game.
Yeah, it was quite frustrating to play because they kind of let us have the ball, and to their credit, their game plan, it worked pretty much, yeah. They kind of let us engage them, but then once we got half court, they try and put a bit of a press on set traps. So I'd say it took us a whole half to figure out, and then second half, we got a bit more success, but games like that, when you get the chance, you want to score it. I'd say we had 4 or 5 chances to score. I scored because, good goal, but you had a chance. Not going to call names out, but Edgy had 2 good chances. But, good practice. Hopefully, when we play games later on, we score the goals.
Did it give you guys a chance to try some new things ahead of the playoffs coming up?
Well, I'm not sure we're going to be defended like that, to be honest. So it's more about just the mental side of getting through games, pretty much. Obviously, I think Maidenhead, last time we played them, they do press quite a lot. So, if we play Maidenhead, Bolton, or Bloomsbury, the next couple games coming up, it's going to be teams that are going to press us high. So it was just more about the mental side of getting over the hump of, they're doing this, so let's try and counter with whatever we're doing. So it was more than that, more than anything. But, good team, and it was a good game to play. Like I said, getting into rhythm for what's to come.
Now, I know, Uriel, we've seen some of your pre-game preparations in terms of the vlog. Uni, what about you? What gets you ready for a game?
Honestly, I don't do anything special. Sometimes I don't have breakfast. I'll either have breakfast, get my stuff ready and go, or don't have breakfast, get my stuff and go. There's nothing special. It's literally just, get dressed.
You don't watch any highlights of anyone?
No.
Jake was watching Jeff, vice versa, whatever it was.
I don't watch players like that. If I'm going to watch anyone, I'd watch myself because he's a good player. But I won't watch Jake at all.
Well, this week for the Hartbury game, we had Miles on vlog duty. So let's take a look.
Good morning, everybody. Miles here. My turn on the match day vlog this week. Been putting it off a little bit, but there's not many of us left to do it, so thought I'd do it this time. Away at Hartbury today, 3 o'clock kickoff, but got to be down there for 2 o'clock. A little bit of a longer one for me. Obviously got to get from Leeds to Manchester first to meet up with Danny and Edgy, as that trio always goes down together, but it beats driving down there all the way by myself for 3.5 hours. Currently 9:25 right now, been up since 8. Got a shower, got some breakfast in early, which is the standard procedure of 40 grams of cornflakes and a protein yogurt. Probably get a little bit more food in me before I leave, obviously being a bit of an awkward kickoff time. not trying to eat too much before, and then just have the hopefully Edgy brings the goods of the squares, the Tanfastics, and just pop a Red Bull, and then all good to go. Yeah, I'll catch you in the car when I'm over on my way to Manchester. Meal number 2 is going in already. A bit early still, but it's going to be 200 grams of fat-free Greek yogurt, whatever strawberries are left in there, probably about 100 grams, 30 grams of whey. Eddie, I'm sorry, I know you'd be happy with this if it weren't because of that, but yeah, and probably about 10 grams of honey. Obviously looking to fuel myself as much as possible, as early as possible, not trying to feel too full before the game. There is the final product. Obviously, if anybody wants to know how to do it, you just put the Greek yogurt in first, get the protein in, whisk that in together. Only takes a couple of minutes for it all to mix in there. Just pour your strawberries in and then a drizzle of honey. Easy as that. God knows what the macros are, but you know, if that doesn't scream health to me, I don't know what does. Just tucking into the bolo right now. I've been seeing on these vlogs Jeff, Jake, Uriel all shouting at each other out, watching montages, getting some skills ready. But if you want to see something serious, you want to watch before the day, just get a little bit of a C-bum motivation on, get that in the gym. Look at that, that is the GOAT of all time. Just hopped in the whip. Gonna head over to Danny's now, which way is he saying? About 54 minutes, so thought I'd set off a little bit earlier. As you can probably see, it's absolutely blegging it down here. So standard for what going into May in England, but yeah, just thought I'd take it easy over there and catch up when I get to Danny's, and then link up with Edgy after that at Lim. Just linking up with the main man right now. Already linked up with Danny. Come on, Danny, drive us down. Waze is saying what? 2 hours 7 minutes, so not the worst thing in the world.
What's he possibly got in
England's best player right there this season. Come on. Come on, man. 2-1 win with the boys again. Still undefeated. Serious performance from this guy. Easiest goal in the world from this guy over here. Come on, man. Still undefeated. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, one more shot again.
There's definitely a common theme of squares, bars, and Tantastics throughout the team. What did you guys think?
There is actually. I think Edgy brings it every single time. I've stopped having them, and I stick to the Haribos that I don't know that me and Jeff have. Obviously, you know, Jeff never eats sugar the whole week and just waits till Sunday until he eats all the Haribos. So me and Jeff are on that, and then obviously Edgy sends out. I don't know what he does. Maybe he gives them to you, or he started leaving them out. Yeah, he gives them out to anyone. So yeah, I'm not on the squares, but I'm definitely on the Haribos. What about you?
I just take Edgy squares bars. He gives the bars out, I take them. I score goals when I take them. So if you're going to talk about superstitions, then I'd say squares bars.
Did you eat them on against Derby or no?
No. No, I did.
That's the one then.
I did have one, but yeah, that's life, innit, mate?
Well, everyone keeps taking the mick out of your tunes, Junior. I think it's been a couple of times now people have said they're not up to the hype in the changing rooms. What have you got to respond to this?
You start first, yeah.
I'd say they're just trying to be funny. They're just trying to get a bit of content, try and get me rattled, but I'm not having it. When I look over in the changing room, I see Jeff bopping his head, I see Jake bopping his head. So how can you give me stick when you're enjoying the tunes?
All fake claims.
Yeah, I won't lie. Jeff made a comment last vlog, and I went to him and I told him I don't agree, because he was saying that he plays a doom doom doom, which is house music. Yeah. And that's a lie. He just keeps playing stuff that everyone likes. And Jeff's always playing. He's always like bopping his head and, you know, singing along. So I don't know what he was saying, but
if you're watching this, Jeff, Jake, next match, yeah, you go on the speaker, because I've given you the chance to go on it, and you bottle it every time. Yeah. So next match, go on the speaker.
But what if that's a superstition and your tunes, Junior, of what made you unbeaten this season?
Ooh.
Have you thought about that?
Keep it until...
I'll take recommendations, but Jeff, I've sat in a similar car with Jeff. I sat in the same car with Jeff. I've listened to his tunes, and I don't speak on them, but they're not good. And Jake...
Jake, don't get me started.
Jake's got a playlist with 4 songs on it, so how can you come at me with that when you've got 4 songs on your playlist?
Well, enough about songs. Let's go a little bit back to Derby last weekend at Repton. You guys came away with a 5-1 win, I believe it was. How did you feel?
It was good, physical game. Derby, they're a physical team, and but yeah, no, it was a good game. I think our second half was really strong. We really kept the ball well. First half, we kind of gave them a little bit, and we dropped off. Obviously, Sam wants us to step up and be able to get the ball higher on the pitch. But it was good. We had a good second half, and it was nice playing on TNT as well. Even though Repton is a narrow court, but it was still a nice experience. And yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it's I enjoy playing against them because I like a physical game where you actually have to test yourself, test your teammates. Sometimes when a game gets physical, it can get a bit hectic, and that's where people can either hide or they come out. So it was good. Second half, I won't talk about that, but it was a good game. I enjoyed it.
And you guys got that very nice shiny trophy there.
That little trophy. It's heavy actually for a plate.
Yeah.
It's pretty heavy, but yeah, it was nice. It was nice, getting that recognition after going unbeaten the whole season. So yeah, we'll take it. But obviously, we're looking at the cup and the league. Hopefully, we have to play Maidenhead still, but we're looking to get some more stuff. So yeah, but it's still nice though.
The hard work still continues.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's take a little look at the vlog from the Derby weekend. This time it was Matty.
Right, morning people. It is currently 7:32 a.m. in the lovely York, located in North Yorkshire. The weather's pretty clear skies, don't know if you can see it, but it is match day today. So I'm going to take you through like my little morning routine and what I'm getting up to. You can probably hear in the background I've got my man Charles Bradley on the vinyl. If you know, you know. We're gonna go make some breakfast in a minute. Don't know what I'm feeling today. Probably, I reckon I'm gonna have 3 eggs, maybe 4, with 2 pieces of toast, and then a big fruit bowl with all the vitamins and minerals I need for the day. So I'll take you along with me. I'll show you what I chef up, and then we'll start taking some videos of some people when we're actually in the locker room and maybe piss them off. Right, here's the breakfast. We've got half a pot of vanilla Greek style protein yogurt with blackberries, blueberries and raspberries, and we've got 4 eggs with 2 pieces of seeded toast and some tomato sauce. We've got matcha down, and yeah, proper good breakfast in it. Now we've also got a cheeky little fresh trim for the game. You know how it goes. Just scran this down, pack the bag. We're leaving at 8:30 because we're going to watch like the last 5 minutes of the game before, or last 10 minutes or so. It takes about 2 hours for us, I think. Pretty sure my dad said 2 hours. Yeah, we're going to leave pretty soon. Pretty much once I've eaten this and packed my bag, we're just going to go because it's about 8 o'clock now. And I had to restart my eggs because I messed up on one of the eggs and it just went everywhere. So I just ate that and made 4 more. So yeah, I'll see you in the car. Right, we're in the car. It says we've got 2 hours and 1 minute to get there. So my Uber driver for the day is my dad, or my chauffeur. I feel like today's going to be, I actually feel like it's going to be a tough game today, you know. I don't think it's going to be easy. I think Derby are a good team. I think they are quite dangerous, especially with fly keeper. And I know that a couple of their individual players, like I know like Liam and Fraser, and all that, they're like big threats. So yeah, I think it'll be a tough game today. I don't know what the score will be. I want to say it won't be separated by more than 3 goals. Yeah, hopefully we can win today. Get an invincible season. No losses in the league. So yeah, big game today. Big game. And I'll see you guys in the locker room.
You know right. Game's finished 5-1. Thingy, what you got there, mate?
I didn't go. It's the end of regular season table.
There's no Yeah, with step 1. Lift it up a little bit. Yeah, bro. Step 1. Yes. 2 more steps in the achieve. The achievement of last season. Okay, yeah, You're going to be back. You're going to be back for the playoffs. Let's find out, my friend. The rest today. Come on!
So moving on to a slightly different topic. Both of you guys coach for the youth setup. So how do you find that passing on your experience and knowledge?
Yeah, I love it. I love coaching. You know, we have a good young group of kids. And, you know, me and Uni, you know, we coach one-on-ones. We also do the group sessions as well with Rafe, Lewis from the deaf team, Frankie, Alex, Kingy as well. And honestly, it's great seeing, you know, the kids develop. And also seeing guys go from like under 14s to 16s or 16 to development team. And obviously last year we were coaching, we have a couple guys now playing development team, and it's nice to see, you know, the growth and that the club has such a nice pathway to the first team. And obviously he comes from the academy, you know, guys like Jake. I was playing from the development team, you know, Scott. So, you know, it's great to see a handful group of guys, you know, go into the first team and show that there's a pathway, you know, to grow out and continue to play futsal.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. I enjoy coaching. I enjoy seeing a player come. They might struggle first couple of sessions technically with the levels, but you show them, you know, a couple of things, bit of ball mastery in 2 or 3 weeks. They're taking on more guys, taking on myself. They're just growing with the sessions with us. And it shows there's a pathway for everyone. Obviously, I came from the academy myself, so I've been here since, I don't know, under 10, under 11 maybe. So it's a good example to show all the kids that, you know, you can go all the way through if you want, and start doing things within the space.
So going with that next generation, Uriel, I saw you at the under-16s match in the England Youth Cup. How is that for you, seeing that next generation that is potentially going to be coming into the development squad and potentially the first team?
It's great. It's great to see so many guys involved in the team. I think in training we usually have around 20 guys coming in, so it's great. You can already see that some of them are going to take this step through and keep playing futsal. Most of them actually they really enjoy, so it's always nice to be involved. You know, all the guys, unfortunately, we didn't get the win, but, you know, you go again next year at the Cup. But it's always great to see how they're improving, how they, you know, gone from the 14s to the 16s, you know, most of them. So, yeah, it's nice to see.
And Uni, what made you stay in futsal from under 10s all the way to now?
To be honest, I think everyone that I've come across in futsal, they've just been genuine, nice people. Like, obviously, I've played football alongside it, and you compare the two, everyone in futsal is just a nice person, especially within the club. It's I've been there so long, it's pretty much a family. So kind of growing up with some of the people, I've had Ilya, Kingy coaching me since I've been 9, 10. So to me, they're kind of like an older brother to me. So you know, it's just a family atmosphere. It's hard for you to leave when you've grown up and you're so close to some of the people.
Can't see yourselves anywhere else.
Yeah, that was actually well said, well put. Cheers, that was nice.
Very sentimental there,
nice.
Uni. Don't expect it from you.
I like that. That was good.
Well, moving on slightly, Crossbar Challenge, guys. You have both already had your episodes aired. Yeah. You're on the leaderboard, quite high, may I add. How did you find it?
Unfortunately, the teammate that I was playing with was horrible. Maddie, I think he had like 1 point.
It was 1 or 2,
It was 1 point. It was absolutely terrible. But personally, 2 crossbars. The third one was actually really close. So I'll take that. I had Jeff screaming on the side. He had like 0 points as well. So I don't know why everyone's starting to talk when they can't even hit a crossbar. So, but I enjoyed it. It was fun. What did you get? You got 7.
Yeah, I'm top, mate. So.
Joint top with Jordan.
Top. You're not top. You're joint top.
Joint top, but you know, if I wanted to, I could have got 9.
You wanted to?
Yeah, I tried to go for the 5-pointer, but.
Go big or go home.
Exactly, pretty much. Jake, he was with me, so you know when it's 1v1, you want the other person to try and push you, but when he's dropping stinkers like that, you know, it's quite tough for it to push you. So I've kind of dropped to his level. So
next time. So let's take a quick look at who's on the Crossbar Challenge by MH Goals this week. Matty and Jan are taking on the MH Goals Crossbar Challenge. Let's remind ourselves of the rules. Now, each contestant gets 3 opportunities from the 10-metre mark to try and get as many points as possible. There's a total of 15 points up for grabs, and you can get them with 1 point for the net, 2 points for the side post, 3 points for the crossbar, and 5 for the corner. First up to take the challenge is Jan.
Hello, guys.
So here comes the second attempt.
Second attempt.
Because some idiot.
So many things flying.
It's toe poke. It's hitting the bar right in the middle.
Left side of that pole.
Are you towing it again? Right, he steps up.
Ooh, that it?
Oh,
yes, got it. Love it.
Are we taking skimmers?
They're the rules.
That's 1 out of 1.
Are you doing toey every time?
Yeah, of course I am. I've got nothing else in the locker.
Over. Not even on target, mate.
This is the shiny ball. This is the one that works.
I'm expecting 5 points here now.
1 step.
Ooh, 1 step. Oh, he's gone for a 1.
I'll take that.
Not bad, mate.
I'll take that.
Let's see how Matty gets on.
Right, so now it's Matty's turn. So
I'm scared.
I'm expecting big things from you, Matty.
What did you get? 4?
I need to keep my head in the shot.
That's what I was
So we
like.
got Matty setting up.
Bit in the way,
Okay,
mate.
let's get the crossbar in. Where is the crossbar? There it is.
I'll take the 1.
It's all right. You just need 2 more of them.
Now, mate.
2 more.
crossbars.
2 more, and then we're happy. Setting up for the second one. Loves it.
Just need to
Ooh,
get
he's got a big
time.
run up.
No problem.
Where's the goal? Ooh, that's 2.
Boring, mate.
Just a little dink.
I'm
Remember
full
what I said.
send it, mate.
Remember what I said. If you hit the crossbar, it comes back to you.
Full send it.
Oh, he's full sending it. Yeah.
Boring,
He's a bit
Boring.
annoyed. He's a bit annoyed.
I got 6 last time. 6.
So how has this affected our scoreboard? Well, the top 3 are all safe and sound, and Jan has actually paired up in 4th place with his 4 points with Danny, and Matty is squeezing in just underneath in 5th place with his 3 points. Well, when it comes to pressure, Maidenhead, you've got double header, so both of them for the playoffs to get into that final position. How are you guys feeling for this?
Excited. I'd say excited because it's going to be a good game. Maidenhead's a good team. I think it was between them or Loughborough. Either one would have been a tough game, but we're feeling confident going out there and play how we play. We recently played them, I think, last month maybe, 3-3 draw, which was going to be a tough game. I think it's at Repton as well, so we don't have to drive down the day before, but it's going to be exciting. And obviously, we got our good friend Harry playing there, so it's going to be nice playing against an old friend of ours and old teammates. So yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah, it's always a good game against them, to be fair. They don't try and hide away and sit back against us. They try and impose themselves, try and put their game plan on us, similar to how we want to play. So, good game. I'm happy it's at Repton. It's not a 3.5-hour drive. That's always nice. But yeah, it'll be a good game, home and away. First leg, we want to try and get a good result to come back home and try and put on a show for everyone, and then get to the final, hopefully.
Amazing. And like we said, it was a 3-3 draw last time you played him. It was back at their home court. So do you think being at Repton will level the playing field a little bit?
Maybe. I mean, Repton is also quite narrow, but it's also longer than the I don't know where we went. It was somewhere in London, I think. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely easier for us because we don't have to have such a long drive down, and that could affect a little bit in the game. But there's no excuses regardless. I mean, Repton or wherever, London, wherever we have to go, we're gonna go out and play. So narrow court, big court, long, short, doesn't really matter. We still have to go there, compete, play, because if we want to win the final, we have to beat every team that comes in our way. So that's what we have to do.
Yeah, I think the final's in Repton as well. So if you want to get to the final, then we've got to prove that we can play there in the semis. In terms of the court, it's narrow, so it doesn't really suit us, but we're going to have to deal with it, find another way to play, or just do our game plan a bit better than we normally do. But I think in terms of who it will suit, it'll probably suit them more, but just get a result and then bring it back home, and then we can play more how we want to play when we play at home.
And is there a game plan ready in action? I know you won't want to give too many spoilers away here, but how are you guys feeling with training tonight as well?
Well, we start preparation, obviously we prepared for the Derby game the last last week, so, we started this week, and again, it's more about just doing, not worrying about who we're playing, just doing what we got to do, with our game plan, our defensive tactics, how we play, utilizing the strengths of everyone on the pitch. It's not really anything super specific. I think if we play the way that we should be playing, and bring the intensity and the energy, we're giving ourselves a good chance. So there's nothing extremely specific. But obviously going forward, we do have teams that are going to press us high. We'll see what Genesis does in the Cup in the next couple of weeks. But Maidenhead, Bloomsbury, Bolton, whoever we're playing, who we're going to play in the next couple of weeks, it's going to be teams that are going to push us and test us, up front. So, we're definitely working on, in training, being fully pressed, being aggressive, and getting used to, playing against teams that are going to press us really high in games.
Yeah, Sam always says the game plan is just do what we do best and focus on ourselves. Obviously, you can try and set things up that other teams are going to try and predict what they're going to do, but the main focus is focus on ourselves in training, try and replicate a match scenarios in terms of intensity or speed of play, because really you want training to be tougher than the game, so then when you play the game you can find the level and not be playing 110% maximum. You kind of want that to be in training. Games, try and take it a bit easier, or it should be anyway.
Yeah, well said.
So hopefully next time we've got the next episode in a couple of weeks' time, we're going to have that place in the final? Fingers crossed?
That's the plan. That's obviously the plan. So, yeah, also excited to play the Velodrome with our fans. Hopefully some of the kids that we coach come down and we're able to put on one last show before, we have, the finals of the Cup and hopefully the league. But, yeah, that's the plan, no? I mean, we got the one trophy now, the plate, the regular season plate, and now is about, getting the next two, the Cup and the league. So, yeah.
Amazing. And, Uni, what does it mean playing in front of the kids that you actually do coach?
Yeah, it's always good. It's good, but then it's a bit pressure on you. You don't want to.
For you? It's not for
well, you don't want to. You don't want to show the kids in training something, and you do it in a game and you mess up. So
don't teach them how to swear.
Yeah. Not done one yet. So yeah, but it's always good, especially when they walk out as mascots. They kind of get to experience it through your eyes. Being a player, walking out, seeing everyone, and get more of an idea what the experience is like. And hopefully it keeps them in the club so that they can push on and have the same feeling as a player.
Well, there we have it, guys. Pressure is off for the rest of this episode. You are nearly free to go, so huge thank you and a massive good luck for the next couple of weekends.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, cheers.
And a huge thank you to our sponsors, MH Goals. Make sure you go check them guys out, but we'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Jumping that, summon that.